Welcome back to The Grind. In this video, we're going to talk about something that is a new feature to War Dragons, and that is auto flight or autopilot or whatever you want to call it, auto attacking dragons on the base. Now, this is only to a limited degree. It really only automatically uses the auto attacks. So you see the spells going off, that's me having to activate them. So for sorcerers, sure, you can have the basic attacks going auto fire, and that can be helpful. For hunters, they fire really slow. Like, look how slow it's firing on these farms and mills. So it really is not enough to destroy this tower while there is heals going off. And to just destroy one tower would take quite a long time. So I ended up just doing it myself to make sure I got enough damage on the base. Now, this is a fairly cool feature to help with very monotonous bases, but for the most part, it's not going to be useful. And you can see invokers do not have the ability to use that feature. Now, I think that warriors probably benefit the most from this because they have higher HP pools and their basic attacks, while not doing a ton of damage, they rely on their breath damage, unlike sorcerers. So they do fairly okay with this feature for attacking easy bases, probably more so than sorcerers would do because they rely on spells. And hunters, because the ammo rate is so low, they don't really do well with it. And you can, if you're paying attention, you can activate the spells to make it easier, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of the auto flight, because if I'm going to use that, I want to use it so I don't have to look at the screen or touch the screen. This might be useful for some of the PvE attacks in PvP events, and maybe some of the lower level bases that you got to clear when you're starting out in the game. But the only other thing that I see that this could be useful for is gold runs. Now, I used my Nocturne with my rider and gear on it, and this was a really slow run, and I almost died near the end. If you watch and see, you also don't get to hit the monuments if you do this, which is too bad. But again, you're not having to look or touch the phone, so not hitting the monuments is not like you're losing out on a whole lot. You're still getting the EXP if you're using a dragon that needs it, but if you're using a dragon that needs it, you probably won't be able to defeat the base with this auto flight. But you're also getting the gold from it and shards, so that is something to consider. I'll probably use this for some of my dragons, but I'm worried that a lot of them are not going to survive, especially the ones that I'm actually interested in leveling up. So for me, I don't currently see such a good use for this. Once we get to a PvP event and we have to hit the PvE bases, we'll see if it's good enough to run those attacks. That might be a very nice feature to have for PvE, so that you can do other things while grinding your attacks in PvP events on the PvE bases, or if you find a base that's weak enough for you, but you're probably not going to get many good points from that. But I just wanted to make this video. I know this feature is not released to everybody at this point. My understanding is they're releasing it in waves. I guess I'm one of the lucky people who got it right away, and so I wanted to make a video to share what it looks like and to share my initial thoughts. And I'll keep trying things with it and make some updated videos if I have some more information to share, and maybe things will be changing with this feature as well, so I'll get that out to you when I'm able to. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.